So I woke up this morning and reviewed some of my preferred sources for the sort of like what happened yesterday in right-wing media and came across something that made me wonder, did we perfect time travel? Have we traveled back to the time when Barack Obama was president? Because on Fox News, propagandist Sean Hannity he's not even waiting for Joe Biden to be sworn in. He wasted no time. He is already warning about concentration camps that the left is going to set up for Trump supporters. They did this under Barack Obama, conspiracy theorists and others talking about forced internment camps. Some of them use the term FEMA camps. Some of them actually use the term concentration camps. And now remember in a year when this has exploded, that today I am playing for you what I believe is the start of the Biden will put Trumpists in concentration camps meme. This is the 2021 version of it. And they never change their conspiracy theories. They just change who it is that's going to do it to you. Sean Hannity saying they want to put Trumpists in re-education camps. Take a look at this.
Education camps, deprogramming. Okay, according to the press wing of the Democratic Establishment Party and the Socialist Party, we the people, we need to be deprogrammed or canceled or put in re-education camps because of our political opinion, and it differs from theirs. Sadly, after decades on TV and radio, let me just tell you what this is really all about. Now, this effort from the left, it is not new. It's only accelerating. I'm not complaining, but this has really been my reality.
Now, Sean Hannity is correct. They do need to be deprogrammed or reprogrammed, but no serious leftist thinks putting people in camps is the way to deprogram Trumpists. I also like how he says this is the dictate from the Socialist Party. What Socialist Party? There's no one in power in the United States from the Socialist Party. AOC claims to be a democratic socialist and is really more of a social democrat. Where are these powerful socialists hidden that they even have influence in the United States? That's another red flag that maybe Sean Hannity isn't actually telling you the truth. And I hate to tell you, it pains me to tell you this because it feels like we're just rewinding back to 2015, 2016. This stuff is going to go on for as long as Joe Biden is president. The difference is I argue that the difference about, for example, concentration, internment, re-education camp conspiracies in 2021 versus 2014 is that in 2014, way fewer people fell for them. But the number of people that have fallen for this QAnon wild Trumpist stuff tells us that there is a much larger group of Americans susceptible to it today than there was during President Barack Obama's presidency. And that's really scary. That's something that I don't know how we deal with that because we've got Newsmax and OAN signal boosting it. And that, you occasionally had internment camps, FEMA camps mentioned on Fox News during Obama's presidency. But this is going to be the bread and butter of Newsmax, of OAN, and of others. Now, if Sean Hannity by re-education camp simply means we need to fix schools so that people come out of school better able to think for themselves, not susceptible to the propaganda of Fox News and of OAN and of Newsmax, then listen, guilty as charged. I want to improve education. That's for sure. I want to be teaching critical thinking. I want to be teaching epistemology. Guilty as charged if what the allegation is that we want to better educate people. But consider the irony that they are the ones who have been shouting, lock them up, lock her up, lock him up at rallies for 5 years now. But the day before Joe Biden is sworn in, they go back to they're going to put Trumpists in camps. Come on, guys. Consider the irony that they are the ones that came up with and perpetuated the war on drugs, incarcerating so many people for minor drug infractions. But they say it's the left that wants to lock people up in camps. What? This doesn't even pass the sniff test. But as usual with these people, it's all projection. Now, one last thought. When we talk about radicalization and what gets people to go out and try to do real world violence. This is a perfect example. Beating people over the head for months or years with they want to put you in camps. They want to put you in camps because of your political beliefs. This is what gets some people in their audience, some, to decide I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something horrible. Okay, one very last thing. I thought I was on the last thing, but I have one more thing. You can only call it a re-education camp if there's been education done before. For a lot of these people, they're just lacking the education to begin with around a lot of these issues, including how government works, how to think critically, how to understand and interpret media messages for yourself. So for many folks, the education problem is so bad that there's no re-education to do. There's been no education. You say to people, how do you determine whether a message you see on the news is true or false? I don't know. I've never thought about it. I've never nobody's ever given me a framework for how to think about that. So this is a signal that, much as we've been predicting for months, it's all going back to the standard Republican playbook. Right-wing media projecting onto the left the things that actually would be better applied to them, pretending to care about the budget and pretending to care about small government and getting government out, obstruction of religious freedom, First Amendment explosions. They're going back to the playbook. So buckle up for some crazy times. I was going to say we'll be covering it once Joe Biden is sworn in, but we're covering it now because they're wasting no time getting started.